All right, what's up, everybody? We are back at it, day 6 of 100 straight burpees and then some. And I'm on my pad out here. Here we go. We're just gonna get right after this, 100 in a row. All right. Sun is out again, maybe 50 degrees. Beautiful day. Get outside. Here we go. Oh, by the way, all plants, no animals. It can be done. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna turn. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 110. Yeah, baby, 930. There it is. 110 minutes, 100 burpees, 6 days straight. 6 days, minus the weekends. So you just got to keep moving, keep that pace. And there was some talking in there too in the beginning, but that's a goal of mine for every single day for a year, minus the weekends and days I'm not here. gonna keep it going. All right, but at least 100 burpees, and then I got some more time. So we're gonna stay out here and do some more things. My chance to kind of talk as well, whatever's on my mind, and or answer questions, comments that you have. Most common one I'm getting is, you need animals, like you need to eat meat. No, you don't. And I'm not sure where we're getting this from. You talk about studies and this and that, and you can argue one is healthier than the other or what have you, but no one's actually gonna know and document exactly what type of animals they're consuming in the state that they're in, you know, processed, whether you go to Taco Bell or Burger King. I mean, and all of these, oh, you only eat fast food once in a while and the rest you have organic grass-fed cows. I don't think no one's going to that detail of documenting, but I can assure you that this what I'm doing, all plants, no animals, and showing that you can still do at least 100 burpees and then some, eating nothing but plants. So, and I'm probably one of the best shapes of my life, to be honest. And that's just because stop drinking, really paid attention to what we were eating. And, I think that really started, CrossFit got you into paleo, or got us into paleo, understanding what paleo is, and that's the quality of the food, and we looked at the grass-fed and where the animals and the meat comes from, and then we tried 30 days plant-based, watched What the Health, and then just really never looked back since. Got hung up on fish, not really, for a long time, within 6 months, and then eggs as well. Got into that, we're not arguing, but like eggs was a little of a question of ours, and I think, within 6 months we were done with that as well. And that's really just by learning and watching eggs and how they're produced and what's it all entail. And before we even look at the health aspect, or the negative health aspect really, of what eggs are and how the industry and people, wow, like protein, and it's got all these good vitamins and minerals in eggs, and they're beneficial for our bodies, and you can these showing that. But what you'll also find is studies not like showing that it's very detrimental, cholesterol bombs, not good. Animal protein makes our blood acidic immediately. Just nothing good about animal protein is kind of my stance on it. And before we even get to the health aspect, let's look at the animals and what they go through, and then I'll figure out like how to maintain and be strong, from there. So that's what we've done. We've cut out all animals 7 years straight, and here I'm documenting being able to show. You already see us lift, and but to do it straight or do it consistently. Join in wherever you are. This is day 6, weekday 6. Take a couple rest days, take a weekend off, come back at it. I'll be here no matter the weather. All right, so we got some more time. I'm actually gonna do burpees this way now because, number one, facing the sun, and two, I'm gonna say there's a slight incline. So, constantly varying, changing it up. Don't always do the same thing the same way for the same amount of time for all of that. You want to constantly vary and mix it up and do different things. but also be consistent, right? So it's a level of balancing and then also incorporating and varying degrees and to vary it up. And that's what we're doing. So no workout is the same. No workout should be the same except your burpees. You know, use that as a warm up or wherever you're at, but try to get, you know, do 10, do 20, do one at a time to get to 100. But right now, we're gonna do another 100. Okay? Another 100 burpees, why not? Facing the sun. Let me blow out my nose here. Excuse me. Was I out of camera there? Yeah, he didn't see that. Okay, good. He's in the grass. All right, here we go, another 100. Another 100 burpees. Good. Ready? One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. There's 50. It's all downhill now. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 30 more. Here we go. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 10 more. Here we go. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 'There's 100, 200 total. Felt like that was a little faster than first time. Probably because he got warmed up. Probably because he got a little warmed up. And I didn't want to be slower than my first time. There you go. 200 burpees. There you go, though. What are we under? We're still under 30 minutes total, I think. Yeah, 26 minutes. Ooh, camera might have been windy. Might need a better tripod for all that shaking around. We'll see. We'll see. All right. But also now let's do consecutives. All right, it's one thing if you can do burpees, you know, regular 100 a day, 200 a day, okay? And again, I'm still, our first goal at all of this, you know, is just 100 a day, 100 regular burpees. Anything other than that, after that, whatever, okay, that's the bare minimum buy-in to do nothing, really. So that will be the bare minimum, is 100 burpees at least to start us off, right? I think that's a good warm-up for me. May not be where you're at. You know, I tell Dan, just do 10. But they're incorporated real push-ups, right? So burpees before, we weren't doing the full thing. Now this time we are. We're doing a full push-up. And for me, it just seems a lot better. Should have been doing that all along. All right, let's see. Whew. I think that was 25 in a row. Whew. Man. Yep. Get your breathing back. All right. Straight push-ups. Just crossed 30 minutes. Here's 10. Ooh. All right, so what did we do today? Did well over, I'm gonna say 200 burpees. 100 burpees, then another 100 burpees, then some push-ups, some more push-ups. How many push-ups did we do today? How many are we gonna do today? Is always a good question. What types of push-ups? Ooh, that's a new one. Never did those before. Those are a little aggressive. If you miss those, or if you get hung up or too slow, you'll fall right on your face. Keep your chin up. It's crazy. After doing all that, I still trying to get loose. I think you're always trying to get loose or shake out what you've done. It's a good idea always just maintain, stay mobile, stay moving. You know, I think even as our sons play soccer, watching them on the sideline, I think about like, you know, should they be moving over there, kind of get warm, you know, and some do, some, you know, coach warm them up, get ready, you know, stay loose, especially if it's cold out there. And here in Michigan, it certainly is sometimes, but it's also not sometimes. Like today, I wouldn't say today is cold. It's a beautiful day, actually. And it's all how you dress for it. So, you know, if you're coming outside, if you're going outside, working out, one thing that I don't think I can, I mean, not that I can't, but I don't want to, is work out without gloves, you know. Although now that I say that, you know, I don't think I always need to have them on. But my hands, my fingertips, I think I got Raynaud's. I think I've had this for a while. My fingertips really, they get cold. So as long as you prepare for it, you know, natural's always gonna be better, I think. But at the same time, also mixing it up. You know, wear gloves if you don't wear gloves in a while. Big fan of that. Just wrote like changing it up, doing something different, going somewhere else. You know, like your workouts. I think CrossFit really taught us that constantly varying. You never know, like people would come in and not even know what the workout is for the day. You know, and then it could be something completely different than yesterday. It could be the exact same thing as yesterday. Maybe a little change, maybe the same body group, maybe the same long run again, back to back. You know, because again, that can happen in real life. You may have to run not only to one other state lines, but you may need to run to another state lines the next day or the same day with no rest, with minimal rest. You never know. You know, but I think what I'm trying to show here is consistently being able to do this without eating any animals is something that not enough people talk about. Or they just go off of these studies. They never came across someone actually doing it, you know, and talking about it, being able to ask them questions. So go ahead, you got questions, let me know. I'll share with you, whatever. Here's how we're doing it. It's not complicated. I wouldn't say it's even hard. I think the hard part is like wanting to, finding a way to want to, because once you commit, once you want to, you'll find a way. But you gotta really want to. You gotta really like understand your why, understand why you're doing the things that you're doing. You know, once you have that why, once you have that, then it's easy. Then it's just building the habits and finding a way just so it becomes easier and easier and it becomes natural. That's what all of us need to do in everything. We can adapt that to everything. I mean, this is just like these push-ups. I remember not being able to do, 10 push-ups, right? Like without doing anything else, fresh, doing 10 push-ups, and then being like, can't do anymore. Like struggling to do 10. But now, even after all those push-ups today, I'm able to still go down and do 10, but that didn't happen my first day. But it became easier the more that I did them. And the more that I do them, and you'll see me, 6 months from now be able to do like 20 no problem. Or not. And I'll figure out why, like what's going on. But we should all be building and learning and growing, and you gotta understand why. Some people don't quit eating animals they want to do it for health first. Okay, that's great. If you want to do it for the animals, that's great. The environment even, that's great. For no reason whatsoever, you heard about it and you want to do it. That's great. There's no better reason than another. You just got to do it. You got to want to do it. Find your want. Figure out why. Why do you want to? Like you don't want to have a heart attack. You need to lose weight. Whatever reason, you can do it. It's actually pretty fun. It's like learning things all over again. I mean, you're probably used to eating the same things over and over and over and over again. Well, nothing really changes except what those things are made of. So instead of animals, they are now only plants. It's really the difference. Oh, not only that, but you're gonna feel better. You're gonna have more energy. You're gonna You're gonna wanna talk about it because you see what it's doing for you, and you see all these other people around you, and they're not doing it. Even though they see you flourishing, have all this energy, they won't be doing it for whatever reason. And a lot of it is timing, and a lot of it is realistically, I think this is true for a lot of people, is they're selective with what they want to hear. Because if you don't want to hear it, and you kind of, if someone's talking and you're just like, and then you're like, your mind is elsewhere, or you like block this off, block it out, or you can kind of engage in the conversation but really block it out and not fully grasp it. I mean, that's selective hearing. And I think it's purposeful, because it's like, if you heard the thing that would get you to no longer be able to have bacon on Saturday mornings with your eggs, like that's impactful. I mean, for someone that has grown up on holidays, Christmas morning, having eggs, sausage, bacon with toast and butter and ketchup on the eggs, right? And like, I've grown up that way, right? It is to be like, you know, if you hear this thing, you're no longer gonna, like that, what you've experienced, you're never going to experience again. I mean, that would hurt. That hurts. Just hearing that now, me talk that out, that hurts. Nobody wants to hear that, right? That thing you You ready? Push-ups. I can do 10 more. Yes, Dan.
Fine. Where am I doing these things?
Here, we can do.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if I can do them like you.
You got them.
All right, let's go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on. 10. That a boy, Dan.
Here we go, Peter.
Yeah. Good job. Woo.
Let's get Aaron to do them.
Nice. All right, next round. I'll see you now. I'm all done. Yeah. Good job. Oh, man. Were we on there? Yeah, I think we were. Yeah, we were like right here. I think we got on the camera. That's Dan. Good job, Dan. Well done. All right, so I think that's impactful though when you hear that. I think that it really is. I think it's something we need to talk more about. So I think we will. I think we will. All right, I think I'm gonna do like 10 more. 10 more push-ups. Here we go. There we go. All right, guys, we're gonna see you tomorrow.